There's only one thing to do.
Drop it. Yeah.
Hello, this is RobotnikIsSexy, and this is a match I had against some guy who wanted a match, and I don't remember his name at all. It was in Team Aqua, and he spelled everything with Q's and stuff, and he was getting trolled, like, a lot. And he wanted a match, and I'm like, you know, I feel like it, let's go. And from the team preview, he has a very good-looking team. So, yeah. I'm going to lead with Polytoad, he's going to lead with Heatran. Going to go for that Scald, going to do nothing. Latias is a formidable threat to this team, but I'll tell you what really threatens this team. This is something I've learned the hard way. Magnezone. Holy shit. Magnezone threatens pretty much everyone on my team, except for Gengar, but yeah. Anyway, I'm going to force him out with Destiny Bond. I thought he was going to stay in for one more turn though, so we're both gonna switch, so it's a double switch, and I go to Ferrothorn hoping he'll stay in so I can get some Stealth Rocks up, but instead he switches out immediately. So I don't want to take a fire move to the face, but instead his Ninetales is going to go for Hypnosis. Now, this guy doesn't follow Smogon rules, but his team is very Smogon looking. So yeah, about that, he goes for Hypnosis again. He calls breaking Sleep Claws a strategy. Now, if you can put all the Pokemon on your foe's team to sleep, then that's one hell of a strategy. But luckily for me, I'm not going to sleep for that long. But that was just kind of annoying. That really kind of pissed me off, because I was like, on Team Aqua, I was like, hello, Sleep Claws? And he, of course, didn't know what it was. He's going to predict my switch out, I think, thinking that I'm not going to want to take a fire move, but I'm going to take his Hidden Power, Grass, or whatever that is, and just set up more hazards. Because now that I've gotten Stealth Rocks up, I'm pretty much good to go. From the team preview, I could tell he didn't have any spinners, even though he's got all these Smogon ready, really, really good-looking Pokemon. Like, he's got Jirachi, he's got Heatran, he's got Latias, like, that's a very sturdy-looking team, so not to follow standard rules like that is just really kind of mysterious. He's gonna send out Ninetales again, and I'm gonna predict a switch to something that isn't paralyzed and go for Thunder Wave, which is a move that gave me tons of momentum last time I used this team. Actually, last time I played with this team, it was against Solo Black Dude, and that was a very fine match, and he also had a Latias, and yeah, he's gonna go for the Solar Beam. Not really the best move. I was kinda hoping. I don't really know how Solar Beam works in rain. I guess you just charge for one turn, but I think there's a weather where he charges for more than one turn? I don't know. Maybe hail? I don't know. You can correct me in the comments. I'm just gonna set up a sub, knowing that he doesn't want to stay in, and gonna Thunder Wave more shit, because that's what this team does. It just Thunder Waves everything, sets up all the enter hazards, and then phases. It's kind of like a more defensive a version of my NU team, actually. So yeah, I'm super original over here. He's going to go for Heatran. He's not going to go for Heatran, he's going to send him out, and he's going to use Hidden Power Ice, I guess. Or, I don't know. It probably was Hidden Power Ice. I mean, I do have my multi-scale active, so my sub is going to stay alive, so that is pretty cool. He's going to go for the Roar with Dazzle, his Latias, which is a very fine move. That is a very good move. Yeah, and missing that Toxic on turn 2 or 3 really sucked, because I don't think... I mean, for all I know, his Latias does have Heal Bell or something. I don't think he's used all his moves. He's going to try to boost up with Calm Mind. I don't know if he saw that trick coming or not, but last time I used this team against a Latias, I could have tricked the Latias, and it would have cut down the turn time considerably. Now, the rain is up, so Yeah, no way in hell Lucario's going to take a Hydro Pump. That was very risky though, because it could have missed, and Volt Switch probably would have done just as much and would have been safer, and he had a -1 to special defense. Blah 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 blah. Just going to kind of fodder out Rotom, go for the Will-O-Wisp, but he's going to roar me out, probably predicting me to switch to something else. So this guy knows what he's doing. He just blatantly disregards Sleep Claws, which is just annoying. Like, if you're going to play this well, you might as well follow Sleep Claws. I mean, unless you're trying to piss off people, I don't know. So yeah, I'm basically uploading this because I want to upload a battle, and this is kind of for Team Aqua, because Team Aqua is pretty cool. I mean, they have like 100 new posts a day, and they're just so active. It's amazing. Anyway, he's gonna roar my stuff. Not really anything I can do about it, but he doesn't have leftovers, and he's burned, so he's really just kind of hurting himself. So what does he have? Roar, Calm Mind, Recover, and Dragon Pulse, I guess. So I guess he doesn't have Heal Bell. And Molder got a free switch in thanks to the Roar, and that is going to be great for me because I know at his low range of health, even though he's a bulky Latias, I can take it out with a Shadow Ball. So he's going to switch into his Stay Still, the Jirachi, and take some entry hazard damage and a Shadow Ball, which he will not appreciate. So he's like under half health. Just gonna go for more Shadow Balls. I guess he's foddering out Latias. That I really don't think that's a good play at all. And he's gonna go into Bronzong. Yeah, this guy, if you ever talk to him, he just adds Qs to everything. I don't know. Maybe he thinks it's fun. I don't really care. I mean, I think it's kind of funny. It kind of reminds me of when you played Pokemon Stadium 1 and 2, you could get those rental Pokemon that were almost named the same thing as the actual Pokemon, except they like changed one letter around or added a letter so that they would be like a special color, because the nicknamed Pokemon in Stadium 1 and 2 were actually like shiny colors. It's really, really awesome. So yeah, that's a portion of my childhood that I can share with you right now, and just kind of ignoring what's going on in the match. Basically, Gengar is going to own his team, because he doesn't have anything for it. And this is why I love Gengar so much. He's going to go to Stay Still, and I think he's going to forfeit the match right here. But that's a good game, and see you later, YouTube.